students. Today topic is continental drift theory. The continental drift theory at first time it was proposed by Abraham Ortiz in 1596. After that, the theory was proposed by F.B. Taylor. After F.B. Taylor, Alfred Wegener. Continental drift theory is completely developed by the Alfred Wegener in 1912 onwards. Continent is nothing but land. Drift is nothing but the movement of the land. At present we have how many continents? At present we have how many continents? 8 continents. 8th one is Gilliland continent. It is called submerged continent. Gilliland continent is also called New Zealand. Only 3 islands, emergence islands. Emergence islands is nothing but the islands which are located above the sea level. In Gilliland continent, only 3 islands we can see at present. One is North New Zealand, South New Zealand. Third one is Stewart Island. We have at present 8 continents. One is Asian continent. The second one is African continent. The third one is North American continent. Fourth one is South America. Fifth one Antarctica. Sixth one European continent. Seventh one Australian continent. And eighth one is Gilliland continent. At present we have 8 continents and we have 5 oceans. One is Pacific Ocean. The second one is Atlantic Ocean. Third one is Indian Ocean. Fourth one is Antarctic Ocean or Southern Ocean. Fifth one is Arctic Ocean. At present 8 continents including Gilliland continent. At present 8 continents. Before Paleozoic era consists of only one major land, which is called Pangaea. This one is also called ancient continent. As per Abraham Ortiz, F.B. Taylor and Alfred Wegener. At present, 5 oceans consist of only one water body, which is called Pantalsa. As per Abraham Otilis, F.B. Taylor, Abraham Otilis, F.B. Taylor, and Wisner, Pantalsa. Pantalsa is also called ancient ocean. Ancient continent is Pangaea. Ancient ocean is Pantalsa. Fan in Greek language. Fan in Greek language, all. Geo means earth. Fan in Greek language, all. Thalsa means water. Before Paleozoic era, as per Abraham Otilis, F.B. Taylor, Alfred Wegener, we have only one continent, which is called Pangaea or Asian continent. We have only one ocean water body, which is called Pantalsa. In between or middle part of the Pangaea, smallest water body was there, which was called Tethys Sea. Before Paleozoic era, the water body which was located middle part of the Pangaea was called Tethys Sea. Northern part of the Tethys Sea, the land is called Angara land. The southern part is called Gondwana. As per Abraham Otilis, F.B. Taylor, Wisner, Angara land, this is the northern part of Pangaea. The second one is Gondwana land. This one is the southern part of the Pangaea. The water body which is located around the Pangaea is called Pantalsa. In course of time, or in the long run, or after some time, particularly after Mesozoic era, due to endogenic forces or internal forces, due to endogenic forces or internal forces, the Angara land divides. The Angara land divides into 3 continents. One is Asian continent, European continent, North American continent. These 3 continents are located in the northern side of the or in the northern hemisphere. After Mesozoic era, the Gondwana also divides into 5 continents. One is South American continent, second one is African continent, third one is Antarctican continent, fourth one is Australian continent, fifth one is Gila land continent, which is called submerged continent. Submerged continent is nothing but the continent which is located below the sea level. Only 3 islands are located above the sea level, which are called emergence islands. Northern New Zealand island, Southern New Zealand island, and Stewart island. We can see only 3 islands in Jilla Land continent or submerged continent. After Mesozoic era, the Panthalsa Ocean also divides into 5 divisions or 5 parts. One is Pacific Ocean, the second one is Atlantic Ocean, third one is Indian Ocean, fourth one is Southern Ocean or Antarctic Ocean, fifth one is Arctic Ocean. As per area wise, biggest continent is Asian continent, the second one is African continent, third one is North America, fourth one is South America, fifth one is Antarctic continent, sixth one is European continent, seventh one is Australian continent, and eighth one is Jilla Land continent or submerged continent. In the submerged continent, only 3 islands are the emergence islands. Emergence islands are nothing but which are located above the sea level. We can see only 3 islands in the submerged continent or Jilla Land continent. One is Northern New Zealand Island, Southern New Zealand Island, Stewart Island. 5 oceans. Pacific Ocean. The water body which is located western side of the North America, South American continents and eastern side of the Asia and Australian continents is called Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is also called delta-shaped ocean. Delta-shaped ocean or triangular-shaped ocean. Delta-shaped ocean or triangular-shaped ocean. Delta-shaped or triangular-shaped ocean. The second one is Atlantic Ocean. The water body which is located eastern side of the North America, South American continents. The water body which is located eastern side of the North America, South American continents and western side of the Europe and African continents is called Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is also called S-shaped ocean. S-shaped ocean because it has carved structure in between eastern part of South American continent and the western part of African continent. Next one is Indian Ocean. The water body which is located eastern side of the African continent, southern side of the Asian continent, western side of the Australian continent is called Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean is also called M-shaped. Indian Ocean is also called M-shaped ocean. Next one is Antarctic Ocean. Antarctic Ocean or Southern Ocean. The water body which is located around the Antarctic continent is called Antarctic Ocean. This one is also called Southern Ocean because it is completely developed by the southern part of the Pacific Ocean water, southern part of the Atlantic Ocean, and southern part of the Indian Ocean water. So it's called Southern Ocean or Antarctic Ocean. Southern Ocean or Antarctic Ocean. After Mesozoic era, due to the endogenic forces, endogenic forces or internal forces, endogenic forces or internal forces are classified into two major divisions. One is endogenic forces or internal forces are classified into two divisions. One is sudden forces, the second one is diastrophic forces. The sudden forces are earthquakes and volcanoes. The sudden forces are earthquakes, volcanoes. The diastrophic forces again classified into two major divisions. The diastrophic forces again classified into two divisions. One is epirogenic forces. The second one is orogenic forces. One is epirogenic forces. The second one is orogenic forces. Epiros in Greek language. Epiros in Greek language. Epiros in Greek language, continental buildings, which are also called vertical forces. Sorry, 1 minute. Epiros in Greek language, continental buildings. The continental buildings are also called vertical forces. Again, vertical forces are classified into two divisions. One is upward movement forces, the second one is downward movement forces. Due to upward movement forces, emergence coastal plains form. Emergence coastal landforms form. Emergence coastal landforms are nothing but the landforms which are developed above the sea level are called emergence coastal or emergence landforms. Best examples: West Indies and Malabar coastal plains. These are developed due to the upward movement forces. Due to the downward movement forces, submerged coastal landforms. Submerged landforms are developed. The submerged landforms are nothing but the landforms which are located below the sea level. Konkan coastal plains are the submerged landforms. The diastrophic forces again classified into two divisions. One is epirogenic, the second one is orogenic. Oros in Greek language, mountain buildings, which are also called horizontal forces. Again, horizontal forces are classified into two divisions. One is convergent forces, the second one is divergent forces. Due to the convergent forces, folded mountains form. Due to the divergent forces, joints, faults are developed. Folded mountains worldwide folded mountains. One is Himalayan mountains. Himalayan mountains formed due to the convergent movement of the Indian subcontinent with the Eurasian plate. Due to the convergent movement of the Indian subcontinent plate with the Eurasian plate, which are the highest folded mountains in the world. Andes mountains. These are the longest folded mountains in the world. The Andes mountains are developed due to the convergent movement of the South American plate with the South Pacific plate. Next, Rocky Mountains. Rocky Mountains formed due to the convergent movement of the North American plate with the North Pacific plate. And Atlas Mountains in Africa, Alps Mountains in Europe. Atlas and Alps Mountains formed due to the convergent movement of the African plate with the Eurasian plate. Due to the convergent movement of the African plate with the Eurasian plate, Atlas Mountains and Alps Mountains formed in Europe. Atlas Mountains in Africa, Alps in European continent. Alps Mountains are the beautiful folded mountains in the world. Andes Mountains are the longest folded mountains in the world. And Himalayan Mountains are the highest folded mountains in the world. Due to the convergent movement or compressional forces, folded mountains form. Due to the divergent movements, block mountains form. Block mountains. Joints, faults. In block mountains, we can see two types of topographical landforms. In block mountains, we can see two types of topographical landforms. One is syncline structures. Second one is anticline structures. Syncline structures, anticline structures. The syncline structure, which is located between two fault zones. The syncline structure, which is located between two fault zones, is called rift valleys. Rift Valley or Graben Valley. Due to the rift valleys or Graben valleys, the Narmada Tapati or Tapi river flow towards western side in India and outflows in the Arabian Sea. All peninsular plateau rivers of India, which rise in the western Ghats, flow towards eastern side, outflows in the Bay of Bengal, except Narmada Tapati. Why all peninsular plateau rivers, which rise western Ghats, flow towards eastern side? Because of the peninsular plateau height is more in the western side when compared with the eastern side. That is why all rivers which rise in the western Ghats flow towards eastern side, ultimately merge or outflow into the Bay of Bengal, except Narmada Tapati. The Nile River also, Rift Valley. The Nile River also flows in Rift Valley in African continent. The Rhine River also flows in Rift Valley in European continent. Red Sea also in Rift Valley. Red Sea separates Asian continent and African continent. The anticline structure which is located between two fault zones is called Horst Mountain. Example, Horst Mountain, Black Forest Mountains in Germany, Jura Mountains Vosges Mountains in France. These are the highest mountains. In India, Satpura Mountains are the best examples for highest mountains because either sides of the Satpura Mountains, either sides of the Satpura Mountains, two rift valleys are there. These are the brief explanation about endogenic forces. What about exogenic forces? Exogenic forces are rivers, glaciers, underground water, rivers, glaciers, underground water, sea waves, erosional, depositional, glaciers, and so forth. These are the external forces or exogenic forces we can see on the surface of the earth. We can see on the surface of the earth. Before Paleozoic era, as per Abraham Vertillis, F.B. Taylor, as per Abraham Vertillis, F.B. Taylor, Wisner, Angara land, Pantalsa Ocean, Gondwana land, Tethys. At present, in place of Tethys, Himalayan mountains, Alps mountains, Mediterranean Sea are developed. At present, in place of Tethys, we can see Himalayan mountains, Alps mountains, and Mediterranean Sea. It is a brief explanation about continental drift theory as per Abraham Vertillis and so forth scientists. As per Abraham Vertillis and so forth scientists. We have how many eras? At present, we have how many eras? We have 5 eras. We have 5 eras. One is, the first era is Ajoic or Algonquian. Ajoic or Algonquian. The second one is Precambrian or Proterozoic era. First one is Ajoic or Algonquian. The second one is Precambrian or Proterozoic. Third one is Paleozoic era. Paleozoic era. Fourth one is Mesozoic era. Fifth one is Cenozoic era. Earth originates or Earth is originated in the Ajoic or Algonquian era. Fungus and bacteria originate. Fungus and bacteria originate or originated in the Precambrian era or Proterozoic era. Fungus and bacteria originate or originated in the Precambrian era or Proterozoic era. Fishes, amphibians originate. Fishes and amphibians originate in the Paleozoic era. Reptiles and aves are birds, originate in Mesozoic era. Mammals originate in Cenozoic era. At present, we have 5 eras. One is Ajoic or Algonquian. Second one is Proterozoic or Precambrian. Third one is Paleozoic. The Paleozoic has 6 subdivisions. One is Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, Permian. These are the 6 subdivisions we can see in the Paleozoic era. One is Cambrian. The second one is Ordovician. Third one is Silurian. Devonian, fourth one. Carboniferous, fifth one. Sixth one is Permian. In Mesozoic era, we can see 3 subdivisions. One is Triassic, the second one is Jurassic, Cretaceous. Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous. In Cenozoic, we can see only 2 major subdivisions. One is Tertiary, the second one is Quaternary. In Cenozoic era, we can see 2 major subdivisions. One is Tertiary, the second one is Quaternary. Again, Tertiary has 5 divisions. Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, Pliocene. Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, Pliocene. In Quaternary, 2 subdivisions. Pleistocene, Holocene. Holocene is nothing but recent. It is a brief explanation about the eras. It is a continental dipteris about eras also. Now we are going to Asian continent. The Asian continent is the biggest continent in the world. Asian continent is the biggest continent in the world.